You're watching Artist on Record, your ultimate intimate conversation with your favorite artist. Make sure you subscribe and hit that bell to be notified.
One other funny story about John. Do you remember when the Blues Brothers movie came out?
Yeah.
Do you remember when the Blues Brothers actually performed at the Academy of Music that night?
Mm-hmm.
Sold out. And the backstage area was filled with celebrities. I mean, big celebrities. No one was allowed in the dressing room. They made a rule because, they said, Jesus, if we allow one person, we're going to have to allow 100. So Ron Delson was standing at the bottom of the staircase.
Yeah.
He's going, nobody can come up. So I was really good friends with Ron because, he had promoted us at the Garden all those years. So they did their first 45-minute set, took a 30-minute break, and then we're supposed to come out and do another 45 minutes. So Ron Delza comes running over to me after the first set, and he goes, he's in a panic. I go, what the fuck's wrong? He goes, John won't come out and play the second half of the show. He blew his voice out. I go, please, come on. He goes, Ace, you got to go talk to him. Because he knew we were tight. So Paul and Gene were there. I can't even name all the celebrities. I had this fucking broad with a mini skirt. You could see her fucking underwear. So Ron goes, go up and talk to him, please. So I went up there with this fucking fashion model, and we get in there, and it's just fucking Dan and fucking John. So I'm going, John, what the fuck's the problem? He goes, my voice is all fucked up. So I immediately made him a hot cup of tea with honey and lemon. I said, drink this. So he sipped on that. It made him feel a little better. I might have given him some champagne. And then he started feeling even a little better. He was relaxed a little. I said, look, John, nobody can fucking sing in the rock and roll business. Mick Jagger can't sing. I can't sing. We fake it. We just talk the words. It's bullshit. I go, you can fucking fake it. Just go out there and fucking fake it. And I laid out 4 lines of Peruvian flake, and he fucking snorted it up. And he goes, yeah, fuck it, I'll do it.
But
I
he
go
had
back down the stairs. Yeah, I was letting fucking see my girlfriend's pussy. And look at this fucking shit. You want a piece of this after the show? Come back to my joint. So yeah, I walked back downstairs with this broad, and Dells is like nervous. I go, he goes, what happened? I go, he's gonna do it. He goes, unfucking believable, Ace. How do you talk to him? I go, he's gonna do it. He's a friend of mine. I know how to talk to him. What happened in the second half of the show? And no one else was allowed in the room. And I remember Paul and Gene going under their breath, how come he can go up and we can't? Yeah. Beautiful. Fucking, that's how I used to get back at them. I used to do shit that they couldn't do. John, just don't push your voice. Just don't push it. Do some crazy acrobatics. Fuck around. Have Dan cover for you. Maybe you and Dan can sing the parts together, so his voice will cover yours. There's ways around it. I mean, I do it myself.
Yeah.
When my voice is starting to crack, I have my drummer double me.
Yeah. But the phrasing, it's all the phrasing. And you always had that phrasing in Shock Me, which is so cool. But in the beginning of your singing career, were you a little like standoffish about singing? You didn't really want to sing? Were you shy about it?
I was nervous. I didn't, here you got Paul, Gene, and Peter, all lead singers.
Yeah.
And I said, I'm not a lead singer. At least in my mind, I said, finally, they pushed me into doing Shock Me. And once I sang it, I said, oh, I guess I can't sing.
I
The
Ace,
rest is history. I don't know.
Ace, I gotta tell you something about your singing. It's like certain people have that it thing, and with your vocals, you, Keith Richards, I love your tone. I like your phrasing, and it inspires people like me. And
Thank you.
yeah, you're very welcome. I want to show you. I wanted to show you something really quick, right here, Ace. That's me and you right there playing on stage. The gig that you'll never remember. Right there. I'm on the other side. The singer's in the middle, and you're right there. So that's my proof that we jammed together.
Who else was jamming that night?
That night was Eric Singer on drums.
Eric is such a good fucking drummer.
He's a great guy too.
Through all the years that, Kiss had Tommy in the band, me and Eric stayed in touch. Even when I went to Vegas, he'd meet me at the fucking the Kiss coffee, whatever the Kiss chapel, I don't know, over there. I really liked what he said in an interview when he said, let's not forget the original guys. We were fans of Paul and Ace and Peter. They laid the foundation for what we do, and they should not be forgotten.
But I will say this: I had Gene on my show last week, but Gene actually on my show, he actually at the end, he started giving you props, and he goes, "Look, I love Ace," and he was talking really good stuff about you, and I go, "That's pretty cool," and I made some clips of that,
and to Ace and Peter, who were there at the beginning, who deserved kudos. Not everybody, like baseball teams and soccer teams, you don't always have the same players, but certainly the beginning players made it possible for the later players. So you have to give credit to everybody. Everybody who was in the band deserves credit for shaping it.
I love, what I love about Gene? Gene will fucking tell you to your fucking face whether it's good or bad. When you're working with Gene, at least you know what the fuck is going on because he's a straight shooter. Right or wrong, you may not agree with him, but he says what he means and he means what he says.
I think I'd rather have the straight shooting.
I remember he was producing Wendy O. Williams and I did a solo on her record.
I remember that. I remember seeing Wendy at Lemoore in Brooklyn back then. In that time, she was killer. That was a killer record that you played on.
Definitely.
Those are the amazing times, man, for sure.
I don't even remember half the shit I've done or who I jammed with.
Watch our episodes unedited. Become a member today. Click on the box right here on your screen. Subscribe. Hit the bell to be notified. Post your comments down below. And as always, who loves you, baby? We do. Thanks for watching.
Is there one person in your life you got to meet or jam with, like, that was your rock and roll hero? Is there anybody out there?